The NFL Today on CBS is powered by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
And welcome back to the NFL Today. And now Amazon takes you out to the sights and sounds of the game between the Colts and the Texans. Let's throw it out to Houston and our announcers, Tom McCarthy and Tiki Barber.
Welcome to H-Town, everybody. NRG Stadium, where this afternoon we've got an AFC matchup between the Indianapolis Colts, who haven't won an opening game in 9 years, against the Houston Texans. Hey everybody, I'm Tom McCarthy along with Tiki Barber. We'll be joined by Dean Sterator as the day moves on. It's Christmas Day for the National Football League. You know, you are well aware of what that means for a football player.
Opening day is the best. Everybody's record is the same. Your expectation can be whatever you want it. You just got to go execute and start the season strong.
You know, there's been a lot of transition to the National Football League this year from a quarterback standpoint. And for the Indianapolis Colts under Frank Reich, look at all these guys that he's had start games. Andrew Luck in 2018, then Jacoby Brissett in 2019. He won 7 games. Phillip Rivers was not bad at all. He won 11 games, 24 touchdowns in his final year. Last year, Carson Wentz, great touchdown to interception ratio, but they just didn't get to the postseason. They traded for Matt Ryan. They finally feel like they have some stability.
And Matt Ryan wanted to be an Indianapolis Colt, mainly because they have a really good offensive line. They also have a fantastic running back. He's brought some professionalism and some detail, but when you can turn around and hand it off to Jonathan Taylor, who led the league rushing, had 18 rushing touchdowns and 20 total touchdowns. He has so many different moves, whether it's elusiveness or stiff arms or just running away from you. He's so dynamic and such a key to getting this Indianapolis Colts team going every single weekend.
Yeah, it is weird how his hips move, isn't it? Lovie Smith has taken over for the Texans. You want to talk about building a foundation or rebuilding it? Lovie Smith has certainly done that. Now, he is a defensive-minded coach. He will call the defensive plays, and he has 2 young defensive backs.
We got a chance to talk to Derek Stingley Jr. He is very quiet, said maybe 12 words in our 10 minutes with him, but you feel a confidence in him. You feel a belief that he can be great no matter what he needs to be matched up against. And Jalen Petrie in the secondary as a safety can play in the box, he can play outside, he can do everything that Lovie needs. Lovie needs an alpha on defense. It might be Jalen Petrie, or it could be Christian Kirksey.
All right, let's talk offense for the Houston Texans. Last year we were introduced to Davis Mills. He had a pretty good rookie year. They want him to run a little bit more.
Yeah, they do. They want him to be an athlete. He is an athlete. His completion percentage was very high, second only to Mac Jones up in the New England Patriots. And in the red zone, he had one of the best red zone, if not the best red zone statistics of any quarterback in the National Football League. They need to run the ball, and we know that they will. But they also have Brandon Cooks, who is so dynamic. Wherever he has been, he's been a 1,000-yard receiver. He's small. He's got a little muscle answer to him, but he always gets it done. And when push comes to shove, we know that Davis Mills is going to go to him.
All right, defensively for the Indianapolis Colts, no Shaquille Leonard. He's outstanding, obviously. They're hoping to get him back. But Zaire Franklin's going to slide over to the middle linebacker position to kind of settle things down for the defense. Yes, sir. It is time for National Football League / Christmas Day. The kickoff is coming up in just a few minutes.
CBS Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Here at NRG Stadium, we get set for the Colts and the Houston Texans. Kickoff is just moments away. The Texans won the toss. They deferred. Not a shocker because Lovie Smith is a defensive-minded coach, so he wants to put his defense on the field first. Lovie Smith there, the veteran head coach. This is his 3rd stop as a head coach in the National Football League. He also stepped away from the NFL to go to Illinois for a couple of years. Frank Reich. Frank was a heck of a player, and he's turned into a heck of a coach in the National Football League. And In his 5th season, he has won 6 of the 8 games he has played against the Houston Texans.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Rocket Mortgage. Need to finance a home like a pro? Rocket can. Expedia. Made to travel. And by Verizon, the network America relies on.
What a Super Bowl that was. The Colts won at 29-17, but Lovie Smith and Tony Dungy both matching wits in that Super Bowl. Tony became the first black coach to win a Super Bowl. Reigned for a good part of that. Not heavy, but a good part of it, which I think made everybody a little nervous.